So I am about the Z up, as I call it, or the Z axis. The Z axis is an interpretation of the fine structure constant, which is a differential between electro and magnetic, because they are part of the same thing, as in space and time. Potential has opposite effects. In other words, there can be an electric field and a magnetic field that are married together. This marriage is a fluctuation of potentials. The electric field can be thought of as the mind. The magnetic field can be thought of as the body. So a body, a person, a being, is both electric, magnetic. So electromagnetic being. But it's part of one thing. It's space-time that's integrating it into itself. It's the same concept. It's two concepts that intertwine. The Z is the triplet of potentials. You can have a positive, a nothing, or a minus. A zero would be the nothing. So there is three factors. And each factor is based on the reference zero. Or the zero is the equilibrium between the electric magnetic fields. The magnetic field does not appear until there is an electric field, as the magnetic field is a time derivative and the electric field is a spatial derivative. So it's a vector potential Z, so meaning that it's an up and down or Z-axis. There's this Z which is gyrotropic across the universe, because all light coming from the universe is polarized in this field. They all share the same direction. They're all aligned together. The entire universe is based on these three potentials. Zero is a potential, is a level. Although it's fixed and infinite to all, so the entire universe share the same exact zero. This is where time starts. Space starts. Everything starts. But there's nothing at the zero. It's a reference more. It's like the God. The God is everywhere. Well, the zero is everywhere. If you can register a vibration between positive, negative, or electric field, magnetic field, and have a fluctuation, well, then you have a body. And a body could be an atom, which is basically a harmonic resonation, and it just holds its shape because it's in space itself. It is a black hole in itself, so a zero of its own. And it has potential, like a sine wave. It has a plus, zero, minus. And that's the basic of everything. And the circle is the sine wave, or the sine wave is the circle. It's the same thing. So it's a fluctuation between going and coming type of thing. So electric field generates the magnetic field, the time. So the time it takes is in the derivative of the magnetic field. So which means that the electric field, say the mind will fluctuate in a plus minus, which will actuate the magnetic. So time starts from a zero to a potential. And the magnetic field starts when there's a potential increase or direction or flow. So it becomes time. So how much time does it take to flow from A to B? And so the derivative is as the wave equation of the vacuum, which is a cell, which could be an atom, an earth, a galaxy. They all have black holes in them, including the sun. All suns are, they've captured so much energy, so much fluctuation, so much resonance. They create planets, and all the planets circle the sun, and they are all resonance harmonics of the sun. So the sun has a lot of waves that is a full energy packet type of thing. But is it intelligent? Well, we must assume all light is intelligent. It has a purpose. It's on the axis of the universe, the Z up. So the Z is the quantum field, is the space-time field. And so our bodies are space-time fields, electromagnetic. And the gravity is the concept of when you have fast-moving fields, then it creates a magnetic field, but it's not a magnetic field, it's a generalized field which we experience as gravity. But it's not anything really. It's a response to the electric magnetic field. It's a combination of both. It's a closure. It makes the black hole. So the ones, which is the surface, which is hot, is the surface. The inside is empty. It goes to zero. But from zero to the surface, there's a universe. So each black hole is a universe in itself, and so a mind in itself. And atoms could be considered as minds as well, because they're fluctuations of electric field, which generate a magnetic field. And the oscillation between the two is the particle.